Hey everyone, it's Lisa. Today on DoodleDrawArt, I'm going to show you how to draw a rock slime from Slime Rancher. So to start this, I'm going to start off with the rocks that stick out of the top of the slime here. So first we're going to make an upside down V, and then a line that comes down on one side and on the other, like this. And then it comes across the bottom and up to here. So then we're going to draw just a little circle of where the white is going to go. And we're going to draw the back part of this piece of rock. And it's just basically going to be a similar shape to what we just drew, coming around the outside, just like this. And down and behind. So that's the main, it looks like a piece of hair to me, but of course it is a rock. So it's a piece of rock. And then we're going to draw the other one. So this one is a little bit more bumpy. So it comes sideways a bit and over. And then it curves out this way. And then almost straight across. And then down. Just a little further here. And also there's like a little white spot on it here where it reflects its slimy qualities, I guess. And then we'll do the same thing we did with the last one. We'll just come up behind this one and over behind this way and down. So this is the rocks on the front of the rock slime. And now we're going to draw the shape of the rock slime. So in back here, we're just going to make a little arc that's just going to continue peeking its way down here towards the bottom of the slime. And same thing on the other side. It's just going to peek out to the side this way and come down toward the bottom of the slime. Then, oh, I'm going to be a little closer. Like this. This is why we use an eraser, because sometimes we get a different idea once we put the line on the page. So you want your line to look like my second line, which is right here. And then we're going to have him curving in underneath his body just a bit like this, just a gentle curve toward the bottom. Okay, then he has a little piece of rock here that looks like a foot. So it just comes out to the side a bit and then up into the middle. This is like a little rhombus shape and down. And then another bigger one over here. So this one's going to angle in and angle out and then come down like this, curve around and out to the corner. And then we'll just finish this line that makes the body come across the whole slime. We're getting there. Next, we're going to draw a little reflection right here, just a little spot that's going to be white when we're done. And then we're going to show where the shadow is for this whole piece of slime. So we're going to have lighter blue that goes around this white and then around the side of the slime like this. So this whole section here is going to be light blue right up to here. And then from this corner, just arching down to make a nice curve in like this. So this will be the darker blue section of our slime. And then for his face, he's going to have his mouth just sort of here in the middle, and he looks a little bit grumpy, I guess, would you say? Just like this. And then his eyes are really far apart. So one eye is going to be right here, and it looks like he's like sunglasses sort of shapes for eyes, just these kind of rectangles with curves, like this. And another one way over here, just like this, little rectangle for his eyes. And then we're going to draw all the rocks that go in the back of our rock slime. Just checking. My camera made a funny noise. I wasn't sure if it was still recording. So right here, there's going to be one rock that sticks out. And then from the same spot here, we're going to come up this way and then over this way and then down until we meet up with this other one. Now this is the outside of this piece. There's going to be a little line that comes in and then angles toward here again. And then coming behind this one, we're going to have a big dark gray one in the background. So we're just going to start our pencil right behind here. We're going to come up and then we're going to come over towards this one. And it's going to have like a top face. So we're just going to make a line that comes in here and then up and then down. So it's going to be darker gray and not as dark gray. And then over here, a really big one coming up from this corner. It's going to stick up all the way up to here. So we're going to go a little bit this way and then over. And then we're going to turn down and really far a little bit farther, and then in, just like that. And then we can show the darker and lighter parts in here. So we're going to come along the edge, same parallel as the edge here of the slime. And then we're going to come up, and then we're going to angle over towards this light gray one. And then here we're going to have a triangle, over, over, down. And one last piece right here. It's going to go over and then down and then in. And that's it. These are all of the lines we need to draw the rock slime. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my colors. I'm not going to use a black Sharpie on this one. I'm going to use my colors to do the outline. So I'm going to use light blue first and go all the way around the whole entire slime, except for where the gray parts are. So I'm just outlining the whole thing in light blue, like this. And then I'm going to go back in and color in the section in between where I've marked this line. And I'm going to erase this line after, so it's going to make it look really cool. So I saw these rock slimes for the first time yesterday as I was watching Markiplier, and he was playing Slime Rancher. I'm like, oh, those are cute. I need to draw some of those. So I'm going to maybe draw another Slime Rancher character. You can maybe give me a suggestion if you have one about what you would like me to draw from Slime Rancher. So yeah, Markiplier is kind of an interesting dude. He has lots of YouTube videos, lots and lots. Okay, switching to a different blue now to do the main part of this rock slime, and I'm just going to outline the edge of these rock bits and go all the way around and color it in. Yeah, Markiplier likes to play video games, that's for sure. People like to watch him do it. I guess it's the same as me. I like to draw. People like to watch me do it. Not as many people like to watch me draw as like to watch Markiplier play video games. Maybe someday. We'll see. All right, so I'm going to color this in. The whole thing blue. I'm going right over his eyes and his mouth because what I'm going to do is come back and darken it up with my gray. Hopefully that works. That's my plan. Worked on my scrap paper. Hopefully it works on my real paper because that's my plan. All right, so coloring in the whole area with blue, just like this. So who do you like to watch on YouTube? Who are your favorite tubers? I really enjoy Rhett and Link. I think they're really funny. I was really surprised when Link got new hair. So if you haven't seen that yet, check out Link's new look. He doesn't look like Link anymore. It looks good on him. It's just weird to see him with different hair. All right, so I can still see my pencil lines back there. I'm just going to let that blue dry and go on to do the grays. So I've got two grays, a lighter gray and a darker gray, and I'm going to use my lightest gray around the outside edge of this rock crystal and just around the back of this one. And then also around the back of this one, and I'm leaving those little circles white inside, like so. And then there's some light gray. That's it. That's the end of the light gray. These ones are all darker gray. And the front faces of those ones I just did are going to be darker gray also. Just like that. And then the front of these. This is going to look better once I get the face on. I'm just waiting for that to dry. Don't want it to smudge. Yeah, so Rhett and Link I find are fun to watch. I don't watch a lot of Markiplier, but I noticed that he had a new game he was trying out, so I thought, oh, I'll check that out. Might be a fun game to play. I'm not sure if I would play. Do you guys play Slime Rancher? Maybe you do. That's probably why you're looking for a video on how to draw things from Slime Rancher. Okay, so I'm using this darker gray in the back sections of these you know, crystals, rock crystals. I'm not sure what you want to call them. And then I'm trying to decide if I'll do the darkest section using black, or if I'll just use the same color that I'm using now and darken it up with my other gray. That's my option. But I'm going to do the face first, and then I'm going to decide. All right, one last one here. Oh, this one's supposed to be dark. Okay, this is my chance to test it out. This is supposed to be the darkest gray right here. So I'm going to check out that as I do the eyes. So what I'm doing now is I'm using my gray and I'm going over the blue to make a nice dark eye section here by making the blue darker. Because it isn't really, the eyes aren't really black or gray. They're just sort of a darker blue from the same slime color. And like that. That looks pretty good. Now, I wonder how well it will do on the gray. What do you think? What are your guesses? What are your guesses? So here I'm going to try it out, just darkening up this one to see if it actually ends up looking darker when I go over it with this. It does. It does look darker. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Because you see, if I just use this color by itself, it isn't really actually darker. So I'm going to go and do the same thing, which is color in these areas. And then I'm going to go over them with my darker gray. It's going to be hard to see this because I'm coloring the same color beside the same color. But if you have a darker gray, you can just do that. I just don't. Only thing I have is black. And I don't really want this to be black. I want it to be dark gray. So another option is to use a color pencil for this part and just go over it with a darker gray or shade a little bit of black over the marker to darken it, or to use paint. There's all kinds of options. You can do it any way you like. All right, getting there. Just 3 little spots left. So, yeah, I'd love it to hear from you. Tell me what you like to draw, what video games you like to play, what your favorite thing is about Slime Rancher. How long have you been playing it? How long have you been playing Slime Rancher? It looks pretty cute. I mean, you get to ranch, you get to farm slimes. That's like, it's pretty cool. And we're almost done. So thanks for watching. Please click like if you liked watching me draw this video, and subscribe for more doodle draw art. And leave a comment in the comment section if you have a request for something for me to draw next. Because I do take requests, as you know. And you can always search my channel too for things that I've already drawn. Sometimes people go, hey, can you draw a Superman logo? Yes, I already did. And then I just give you the link. But you could find it for yourself and not have to wait just by searching my channel. All right, so that's it. That is my rock slime drawing tutorial for today. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Doodle Draw Art.